the quarterback spot has been taken care of in your world.
You just never know, though.
I know that's the old I know that's the old Ron Wolf and Ted Thompson way of going about things, and Gutekunst is from that DNA where you keep on. It seemed like almost every year when Favre was there, they would choose a quarterback, and then one year they actually went ahead and chose a quarterback that they used to succeed in Aaron Rodgers. But my question for you is, how do you evaluate a quarterback? How do you look at a quarterback and figure out the traits that you know can translate to the next level?
Yeah, so for me, there's a couple non-negotiables. And number one, they better be fearless in the pocket. They better be able to stand in there knowing that they're going to get blasted and make the throw. The second one I would say is just being a natural thrower, because the pockets in the NFL are dirty and they're muddy, and you got to be able to, in essence, throw from in a phone booth.
Yes.
So I think those are my two non-negotiables, and then you get to the intangible portion. You know, the character, the mental makeup, the love of the game, what kind of leader they are. I think all those. There's so many factors that determine whether or not a guy's going to be able to succeed in our league.
And you saw that in Jordan Love as you were evaluating?
I did, absolutely. I thought he was the most pure thrower coming out of that draft, and I know there were a lot of guys taken ahead of him, but loved that about him, loved the person, loved the worker, and I think we're seeing it all, kind of come to fruition at this point.
And you saw some cut-ups of them playing in Utah State, taking some in the chops, and you're like,
absolutely.
Okay, we checked that box
absolutely.
too. You saw that.
100%.
And then
and he added an element of the ability to move. I think especially now, the way the game has evolved, I do think that's an important component. Doesn't mean, there's been a lot of great quarterbacks that were more or less didn't move as well outside of the pocket. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
They leap to mind.
Yeah, they're at the forefront of the mind. So doesn't mean that you can't do it. But I think just with today's game, it definitely adds and puts a lot of pressure on a defense.
Well, and again, I'll just go here, and you say what you wish. Your two attributes of taking the hit and also accuracy, that does describe Shedeur Sanders coming into this draft. I don't know, did you look at any of his film at all?
I didn't do a deep dive on Shedeur, but
okay.
Yeah, he definitely.
That does sound like him.
He can make a lot of off-platform throws as well. A lot of the games that I saw, there was a lot of off-schedule going on. So, it'll be interesting.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.